Hello ladies and gentlemen, it's me Dylan from C.A.R. Entertainment here, bringing you another revision video. We've uploaded our water, inorganic ions and carbohydrates video along with our microscopes video. We're going to get back to molecules, back to the carbohydrates, and we're going to go straight after that there in the spec, tailored towards the spec. These videos of course are, and we're going to go on to lipids. So let's get straight into it. We want to first give you a lipids introduction. So lipids contain carbon, hydrogen and oxygen, exact same as what it is in carbohydrates, but the proportion of hydrogen to oxygen is greater than the 2-to-1 ratio we see in carbohydrates, and we'll expand on this. So lipids form large molecules, also known as macromolecules, but these are not polymers. They're not soluble in water, lipids, meaning they are hydrophobic, but they are soluble in solvents. The two types of lipids that we will cover will be triglycerides and phospholipids. So we're going to start off by talking about a wee bit about triglycerides. You can see the images down the bottom. You can see on the right you will see a glycerol, and then you'll see the formation of a triglyceride there in the diagram, and you can sort of use that diagram to follow along as we talk through this. So triglycerides are formed through the combination of a glycerol and free fatty acid molecules. Fatty acids form a long hydrocarbon tail linked to the carboxyl group COOH. You'll be able to see that from the diagram. Each triglyceride has one glycerol molecule, and it is joined with the free fatty acid molecules by free condensation reactions, and that's very important. So the formation of a triglyceride, this is really just breaking it down and making it very easy to understand. So a condensation reaction will form between the OH groups of the glycerol and the carboxyl group COOH of each fatty acid, because remember there's free condensation reactions. For each condensation reaction, an ester bond is formed. The hydrolysis of a triglyceride uses these free molecules of water and produces free fatty acids and one molecule of glycerol. So in a sense, it's one glycerol and free fatty acids that gives a triglyceride with free ester bonds in a condensation reaction. Now we're going to talk about unsaturated and saturated fatty acids. So saturated fatty acids contain carbon atoms that have CC single bonds. If you've done GCSE biology, which I'm assuming you have done, then this is going to be recapping this over. So unsaturated fatty acids have at least one CC double bond, right enough. Monounsaturated just means that the chain has one double bond. Polyunsaturated means that it has more than two or more. So in a sense, triglycerides of unsaturated hydrocarbon chains have a lower boiling point and they are liquid at room temperature, and they are called oils. But triglycerides with a saturated hydrocarbon chain are solid and we call them fats. These properties can include that they're energy rich, they're gram for gram releasing more energy than carbohydrates, but fatty acids only respire aerobically. Fats are very important as they can be used as a thermal insulating layer in mammals, and also buoyancy in marine animals and mammals, but a cushioning layer around organs as well, protecting the internal organs. Finally, we're going to talk about phospholipids. Second form of lipid we're going to talk about. So phospholipids are found in the cell membrane, which we'll go on to talk about later on, but a phospholipid is formed by combining a glycerol and two fatty acid molecules along with a phosphate. The head of the phospholipid is a circle in the diagram there. It consists of a glycerol and a phosphate, which is hydrophilic and it's soluble in water, but the tail is fatty acids and it's hydrophobic and insoluble in water. Phospholipids are polar, and this means that it's important in determining their orientation and function in cell membranes, as the phospholipid bilayer represents the basis of the membrane structure in a cell. The steroid cholesterol is a molecule hydrocarbon chain found in the cell membranes, and cholesterol is hydrophobic. It's also steroid hormones are synthesized from it, including hormones like estrogen and testosterone. I've been Dylan from C.A.R. Entertainment. Hopefully you've enjoyed this revision video from biology. I'll be back next time with our protein one, and I'll see you for that.